This video brings an urgent message that Jesus specifically wants you to hear right now. Someone has exposed something about you online, and you only have 18 hours left to respond before it becomes permanent damage to your reputation. This isn't just another privacy warning. It's a divine alert that could save your good name and testimony. Jesus is deeply concerned that you might not recognize the signs of this attack. In time to defend yourself, the message you're about to receive has been carefully arranged to reach you in these final hours before the window closes. There's a divine appointment happening right now as you watch. With only minutes left to fully understand what's been revealed about you, don't scroll away, because what you're about to learn could protect your reputation, your relationships, and your spiritual standing. Jesus wants to help you fight back, but you need to recognize the attack first. This isn't an ordinary message about online privacy. It's a divine alert about a serious attack on your character that's happening right now on the internet. Someone has deliberately shared information about you that could damage your reputation and hurt your relationships with people who matter to you. Missing this particular warning could mean failing to defend yourself while lies spread about your character. This alert marks your final opportunity to take action before the damage becomes too widespread to control. Jesus cares so deeply about your good name that he would be genuinely worried if you failed to recognize this attack. That's why this message found you today with only 18 hours remaining. Your attention to this video isn't random. It's a divinely planned moment designed to help you see the attack that's been launched against you online. The person who exposed you and what they revealed will become clear if you pay close attention to the signs Jesus is showing you right now. Every prayer you've said asking for protection from your enemies has been heard. Every worried thought about people talking behind your back has been noticed. All the times you've wondered if someone was trying to hurt your reputation, yet continued to trust in divine protection anyway, have been honored. Your concerns about attacks on your character haven't gone unnoticed. Those moments when you felt others were spreading rumors while your reputation seemed vulnerable, Jesus saw your pain. The times when your faith in divine protection felt weak, yet you kept believing anyway. That persistence was recognized in heaven. The effort it took to keep trusting when gossip and false accusations seemed to surround you has been deeply valued. The fears you've carried about your good name being destroyed, sometimes too heavy to share with anyone, have all been acknowledged. Reputation attacks aren't always obvious, and warning signs aren't always clear. Sometimes they require spiritual discernment to recognize before they spread too far. Jesus understands this challenge, which is why he's making this attack so clear you can't miss it. The warning sign Jesus wants you to recognize appears in your daily online experience, but is often overlooked because it seems like normal social media activity. This sign shows up in unusual notifications, messages from people you haven't heard from in a while, or strange activity on your social media accounts. It appears in people acting differently toward you in person, avoiding eye contact, or giving you strange looks when they see you. This warning emerges in conversations that suddenly stop when you walk into a room, or in friends who seem distant without explanation. This attack sign is uniquely connected to your specific situation, something Jesus has personally identified. To protect your testimony, it links directly to the prayers you've been praying for protection and the concerns you've had about certain people in your life. Jesus chose this particular warning because it speaks to your heart in a language only someone who truly knows you would understand. The 18-hour window to recognize what's been exposed and by whom won't remain open much longer. That's why Jesus is concerned you might miss your chance to respond. When you recognize this warning from Jesus about the online attack against you, many strange interactions you've had lately will suddenly make perfect sense. Confusing social situations, people's odd behavior toward you, and unexplained tension in your relationships will all connect in a moment of divine clarity. Jesus has important news for you today. Your spiritual discernment about enemies and attacks is growing. Stronger and powerful defensive strategies are becoming available to you now. The divine has noticed someone trying to destroy your good name, and now you've been chosen to receive this special warning with enough time to fight back. This moment marks something significant in your spiritual warfare journey. It's a clear indication that your ability to recognize attacks is divinely guided and growing stronger every day. Something incredibly important is unfolding in your spiritual protection, far more powerful than you might have imagined possible. The recognition of this warning begins a spiritual awakening that will transform how you defend yourself, protect your relationships, and maintain your testimony in the face of attacks. There's a wave of heavenly attention surrounding your reputation right now. You're becoming more spiritually attuned to attacks against you, naturally drawing divine warnings into your daily experience. Recognizing this sign about the online exposure brings heightened awareness of Jesus' protection over your character and good name. More spiritual insights about defending yourself from false accusations will begin flowing to you than ever before. This isn't happening by chance. It's a carefully arranged blessing designed specifically for this dangerous attack you're facing right now. Your prayers for protection from enemies matter more than you realize. Your spiritual sensitivity about reputation attacks inspires heaven to reveal dangers before they destroy your testimony. Your faith makes a difference in the protective atmosphere around your good name. This divine warning shows that Jesus deeply values your character and the testimony you carry. Each time you've chosen integrity over compromise, even when no one was watching, has developed your worthiness to receive this critical protection. Jesus delights when you recognize his warnings about attacks, because it means your reputation can be defended. The timing of this warning, with only 18 hours left, is no coincidence. It comes now because you're spiritually ready to handle this attack with wisdom and strength. This precise countdown has been divinely chosen because you've grown in faith and spiritual warfare discernment over recent months. Your spiritual eyes are now open enough to see attacks that might have destroyed you before you were ready. Your heart has been strengthened through previous battles. Your wisdom about handling enemies has deepened through hard-won experience. Your soul is now prepared to receive this divine warning and take decisive action more clearly than ever before. All the conflicts you've survived and the false accusations you've overcome have been preparation for defending yourself in this moment. Nothing in your journey of maintaining integrity has been wasted. Every experience has shaped your ability to recognize attacks when they happen. This particular exposure is connected to larger spiritual warfare happening against many believers right now. Jesus is revealing similar attacks to those who are spiritually alert and ready to fight back wisely. If you're feeling grateful for this divine warning about the attack on your reputation, please consider sending a super thanks of $5, $10, $20, or more to support our channel's mission of sharing these urgent protective messages. Your generosity helps these divine alerts reach those who desperately need to defend themselves from online attacks. When you give, you participate in a sacred exchange that allows us to continue creating content that protects believers from reputation destruction in these dangerous digital times. As you begin to recognize this warning from Jesus about the online attack against you, new protective awareness will naturally develop in your life. This clearer vision brings new responsibilities, not just to defend yourself, but to help everyone in your circle who might be facing similar attacks. Don't view these responsibilities as burdens, but as sacred opportunities to participate in Jesus' work of protection. This revelation signals it's time to step into spiritual maturity as someone who fights back against false accusations with wisdom and truth. Finding balance becomes essential during this spiritually charged time of defending your reputation. While taking action against the specific attack revealed in this warning, remember to nurture your practical faith through prayer, scripture, and trusted community. These spiritual disciplines have shaped your character and will continue to support you. As you grow into this expanded role, Jesus is inviting you to become more than just a victim of attacks, but a person who helps others recognize and defend against reputation destruction too. As you become sensitive to this divine warning about your online exposure, think about how you can help others who are missing similar attacks against their own reputations. Your experience shows that Jesus is constantly communicating protective warnings about digital attacks, even when we fail to notice them. Heaven witnesses every moment when someone recognizes an attack before it destroys their testimony. Your story of receiving this warning with 18 hours to respond brings hope to people feeling attacked online or wondering if Jesus still protects reputations today. Your awareness becomes a light that helps others develop eyes to see the attacks Jesus is revealing all around them. This warning about your specific exposure isn't meant to be a private blessing. It's an invitation to help others experience the same divine protection. Jesus often works through those who have recently recognized his warnings to help awaken others who are still missing the signs of reputation attacks against them. Your newfound awareness serves as both personal protection and ministry opportunity for defending others. As you navigate this new level of protective awareness against online attacks, stay consistently alert for future threats to your reputation. Jesus reminds you that while recognizing one attack is crucial, it's just the beginning of a lifetime of digital warfare against your testimony and character. Maintain the spiritual sensitivity that allowed you to see this exposure warning with only 18 hours left to respond. Guard against returning to spiritual passivity that made you miss important attack signs in the past. Let your protective awareness continue to flow from genuine faith and daily attention to Jesus's goo. I dance about your enemies. With this new ability to recognize reputation attacks comes ongoing responsibility to remain watchful for yourself and others. Use this gift wisely to discern real threats from ordinary social media drama or simple misunderstandings. Not every negative comment is a spiritual attack, but Jesus will make truly dangerous exposures unmistakable. Embrace this journey of reputation protection with both humility and boldness, showing others that recognizing Jesus' warnings comes from staying connected to him daily through prayer and scripture study. Picture a future where you consistently recognize attacks against your reputation before they can damage your testimony or relationships. Imagine divine protection surrounding your good name, spiritual alerts arriving precisely when enemies try to expose you, and your understanding of heavenly defense expanding beyond anything you've experienced before. Jesus stands with you, encouraging you to embrace this journey of reputation protection with complete trust in his timing and wisdom. This is truly your moment to experience deeper divine connection through recognizing his warnings about the specific attack happening against you right now. This marks the beginning of a time when your defensive instincts, wisdom about enemies, and heart will be more aligned with heaven than ever before. Accept this blessing with gratitude, and remember that you're surrounded by divine support on this journey of protecting your testimony. The path ahead holds countless opportunities to experience Jesus' guidance through warning signs that will become increasingly clear to your spiritually attuned eyes. What joy awaits as you learn to defend yourself with divine wisdom and perfect timing. If this protective message has awakened something in your spirit about defending your reputation, please consider blessing our channel with a super thanks of $5, $10, $20, or whatever amount feels right to you. Your support creates a beautiful spiritual exchange and allows us to continue sharing these divine warnings with people who need them most. Your generosity helps fund our mission to help others recognize the attacks Jesus is revealing in these dangerous digital times. If you're ready to take action against the exposure you've been warned about, type 888 in the comments below as your declaration of spiritual warfare. The journey of recognizing divine warnings about reputation attacks continues beyond this urgent revelation. As you step into new protective awareness with less than 18 hours to respond to this specific exposure, stay grounded in Scripture and prayer that keeps your discernment sharp and your responses wise. Every attack you recognize and defend against could be the exact example someone else has been waiting to see about protecting their own reputation. Your growing spiritual sensitivity serves as inspiration for others wondering if Jesus still defends believers from online attacks. Today. Move forward with an attentive heart, a watchful mind, and a responsive spirit ready to take immediate action when attacks are revealed. Create opportunities for others to recognize divine warnings as you enjoy the protection coming to your own reputation and testimony. The spiritual language of defense and protection has always been part of how Jesus cares for those who love Him. By choosing to pay attention to these warning signs with urgency, you join a long tradition of faithful believers who have learned to fight back against false accusations with divine wisdom and perfect timing.